it's Show here, and today I wanted to bring you a video talking about detoxification and muscle loss. Now, this is a pretty touchy subject for a lot of people because everyone's coming into detoxification really looking to get healthy and really looking to heal, and they always ask the question about exercise, and that's something that's been, expressed throughout the health movement, that it's very healthy for you to exercise. And it is. It definitely is healthy for you to exercise. But when you're trying to get into like deep levels of detoxification, it can actually be counterproductive depending on the intensity or the amount of exercise that you put yourself through. It's typically recommended that you don't exercise very intense and that you only leave it at, light exercise, such as doing some stretching or some short walks, maybe 20 minutes to 30, 40 minutes a day. Even some yoga. And this is mainly because when you're exercising, your body, it produces chemicals or hormones that are the opposite of the chemicals and hormones that would be produced if you were in a resting state. It's simply put that when you're, detoxification is a process of breaking down old cells and cleansing out the toxins of those old cells. And exercise and physical activity supports a process of building. And when you're trying to detox, that can go against what you're trying to do. So the idea is basically to start a brand new foundation. Is to clean out the old junk and the cells, and after you've done that, then to start exercising, to start building on a cleaner and more strong and efficient foundation. This way, you'll get better strength, you'll get better results and achievements when you do exercise and do any of that physical activity. To touch on the emotional side of it, it's not easy, detoxifying. One, the symptoms themselves are already hard, but when, the idea of you probably will lose some muscle, that really eats at a lot of people. And I wanted to give my experience with it. I've been underweight for a long time, for about a few years now, since, a few years ago I got the Crohn's disease and the malabsorption, and people gave me crap for it, and like for the past 3 years, all the time, I kept losing more and more weight, and people just don't understand, the whole process of detoxification. And while I was learning it, I didn't quite understand, what to expect, and I would get scared because, you're stuck into that emotions and everyone around you not supporting you for what you're doing. So I just want to let you know, yes, it's not easy, and I can understand it's very difficult, but I do encourage you to keep at it and to definitely cleanse and detox, and don't worry about the muscle. It's better, in my opinion, if you're doing it for egotistical needs, it's probably not going to work out for you in the end anyways. You're not going to achieve the happiness you're trying to get from it. Personally, for me, I wanted to gain weight, and in this case, muscle is the only way I could gain weight. So people around me would stop giving me crap about my weight so I could feel supported and utterly feel happy. And it doesn't work, guys. It really doesn't. One, you'll start doing things you don't like, and if you start exercising for the wrong reasons, you may not take it easy. You may not be safe about it, because some people will I'll push harder, and they'll lift too much weight and hurt themselves, and then they can't gain muscle. You got to be careful with it. Make sure your motivations and your inspirations are from within, and they're positive, and they're not very egotistical or looking to fill in a void from an external source, such as gaining muscle. It's been my experience as well that I've just been recently exercising the past 5.5 months. I learned what to do properly, and I finally was able to gain some muscle, and I gained some weight, and I was happy about that. Oh my gosh. Until I learned that my health problems still were there, and I needed to do something about it. And it's something I'm still coming to terms with. And if there's anyone else out there that's having trouble, with the idea of losing their muscle or losing more weight in general because they're detoxing, you're not alone. And I ask you, and I try to encourage you, please go to a forum or look for some support from people that are going through similar things or who have been through similar things, and they can tell you. From my research, I found a lot of people, yes, most people, if not everyone, loses weight and muscle loss on detoxing, because this can take months and sometimes even years for some people, depending on how many years prior to that and how much damage they did to their body and how many toxins you really got to get out of your cells. So yeah, it's been my research that everyone loses that muscle, but afterwards they heal their past health problems or diseases, and they come back even stronger, and they start to exercise and they gain their muscle just as fast as they normally would, but at the same time it's more efficient. It's on a stronger foundation, so that way your gains will be better than you think. They'll be better than you've ever experienced, actually. And yet, while I can't say this from personal experience, I can say that I've seen a lot of people come back on this, and it's very inspiring, and it's helped me get through the idea of losing more weight or losing more muscle to heal themselves. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about my experiences that maybe I didn't share through here, I can try to answer them. Please leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. I'd really like to help you guys out. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys take care. Peace. Hey guys, the show here. Today I wanted to talk about a little bit more on the emotional side of health.